Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the Colonial Charter mod, version 1.6, the Forge Awakens, and this is our tin producing area of Ramblington, kind of the southern end of our mining area. This whole region in here is going to be our mining industry. And ended last episode with actually a couple of these slashed circles here. And my first thought was, oops, we've got something going on here, and need to troubleshoot this. And I was already over time, so I stopped the episode. But got to looking at it in between, and there's actually nothing wrong. So I guess it's more of a this is pewter. Oh, I was thinking that it was tin ore. So tin, we are 3,500 tin ore and 300 tin. So we're finding tin. So how's pewter? Pewter where? We've got lots. Pewter we have 0. And so that is being made here. Here. No, we're done making pewter, which means we are done making pewter where? Okay, so that marks the end of that. We have lots of tin. Let's see, this is making tin, this is making copper. Question is, do we want to devote both of these to tin for a while? That's the one that's actually going to gain us something by converting so much food into tin foods. We've got the copper coming. We could just simply store it. How are we doing on storage over here? Lots of room. Same here, lots of room. 69 copper ore. 54 copper ore. Copper mine is doing what? Copper mine is actually not making that much a year. We could run this for a decade and not overwhelm any of these. Let's just let him produce. Let's turn this into... You know, that was tin the whole time. So he's just having trouble getting it. Or it might be a furnace fuel thing. I realized while I was editing episodes right there, there's our problem, that I missed a step. Something I was going to do and didn't. So this is my chance to catch up on some things. So we need furnace fuel. But this one, I think I'm going to set this one for 10. Okay. So with that, and another thing from the last episode, the smuggler's dock. As I was editing, I was going back and watching. This had gone up and down twice. One of them was the scotch, I think it was, that we found over there in the pub and inn. Or the inn and garden. But I forgot that I could just simply do this. There's what we've done. We bought first a stone statue, and then we bought scotch, I think. I don't know if this is chronological or alphabetical. That looks alphabetical to me. But, so I guess stone statue is considered a luxury good. That's something that the smuggler's dock is also going to trade in. So as long as the drinkables, I guess we'll call them, come in tens, we'll still be able to monitor whether or not we're actually consuming them. So I'm going to leave this here just for fun. A couple more rounds and see what happens there. Furnace fuel, though. We are using furnace fuel in a lot of places. And we've shut down this guy. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the town arrival so I can move around better. We've shut down this guy. Didn't we? Yeah. No, we didn't. It's this guy that's down. Okay, we stopped making coke fuel. We are still making furnace fuel over here out of coal. What I think I'm going to do, our coal was also getting quite low. I looked at it that one other time, and turns out I was looking at charcoal, not coal. So coal was down to 300 or less. So I think we're going to go ahead and turn this guy back on again. We've got laborers. They've been really adding into the system. We just threw 10 in, so let's throw 10. And how does that work? Oh, I'm doing the wrong one again. I always do that. Alright, one more is too much. Okay. So we're going to get this guy going again so that this guy is making furnace fuel big time. And I hate to do that same thing over here because it's harder to get housing over here. Already we are, well, I just messed with mines, so these guys probably all swapped their jobs around, so I can't trust that that's real. In fact, those other times when I clicked and found one that living all the way across, I wish I had realized back then, most likely that was someone that just switched his job, and that really wasn't probably realistic. So these guys here, we just added these in, and most likely, yeah, they haven't moved into anywhere local either. The game will eventually reset itself, move people into new houses, kind of recalculate their distances. So it's hard to determine what's what in that case, unless you've had a nice calm for a while and things have actually settled out. Foods are looking good. Everything's been brought in except for the orchards. In fact, everything really has been brought in. That looks great. How's our food doing? Back in the 80,000s again. Let's take a peek at a chart. And what are you? That's right, you are the small iron smelter. And you need furnace fuel. Okay. You know, I think we need to really think about this. Well, let's look at that food chart. But I think we need another source of furnace fuel. I think we are... In fact, let's pause. I think I've got 2 traders in now. I think we do have the beginning of a crisis going on. I was going to do something else this episode, but I see this needs to be addressed. Charts. Graph food. And let's go out at least 10 years. We can look at the bottom of the troughs. That's kind of leveling off, like we're finally doing pretty good. A little further distance helps you to see the picture better. Yeah, our spikes are not as high as they used to be. It's like we've had some bad winters, or long winters, year after year. The worst one being right there. That was a really bad year. That wasn't much better. It really wasn't much better right there. We had a good one there, good one there. I don't know what's happening here. Most of the food is in. So, unless the orchards, which aren't in, really account for half of our food. I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, food's decent. If we look at it a different way, production numbers from 1 year, food, we produce 95, we use 96. So we're pretty much right on. With 80,000 in surplus, even if it's 60,000 in surplus, only losing 1,000 a year, we've got lots of cushion. So not worried about that. So, traders. So if we do find furnace fuel, we will buy it. Or anything that makes furnace fuel. Let's go that route too. Olives, I think that is something worth buying. Let's see, because we make things out of olives. We make things out of carrots. And we make things out of strawberries. It seems like a justifiable reason to bring foods into the economy. Honey. You stay. Are we? We're not. It's ginger and olive oil still. Okay. Beetroot and turnips. Okay, so we'll go with this group, 6,000. And we'll make it out of things that we have processed. I'm thinking, bulk-wise, let's get rid of the tinned vegetables. We've got thousands in storage, so we're not going to hurt our population any. By taking their food, we'll take advantage of the 3 times the price right there. So, looks like 1,000 of each. I think we'll do it. Yeah, that's 3,000 and 3,000. Okay, so I wish there was an easier way to say all. Alright, so a whole bunch of new foods in exchange for 1/3 as much of the processed foods. That's a great deal to me. Trade and dismiss. This guy next. You're done. What have you got for us? Pewter, gold ore, rough tools, bronze tools. Boy, nothing. I don't see anything that we really need. No silver, no ores. Okay. Dismiss heal. And before I get any further, I want to say, kind of give a shout out and a welcome to Caleb Kemp, who just popped across my screen right before I started recording this as my 200th subscriber. So unfortunately, I don't have much to offer as a consolation prize other than getting to hear your name out on YouTube. But we've hit 2,000 subscribers now. I'm sorry, 200 subscribers. 2,000. And I've got to say, I've been on a lot of different YouTube channels. over the years, and I've always been amazed that a YouTuber putting up with so many negative comments and criticisms and just, well, just idiots basically that are just trolling their trolling their comment sections and just, you know, degrading them every chance that they get. You know, we get channels that have got those kind of folks as subscribers. What keeps them even wanting to keep making videos after they read so many people tearing them down? I have got the best subscriber base I have ever seen on YouTube. I mean, I am really impressed and really thankful to you guys. I don't have to patrol my comment sections. I don't have to go through and police anything or try to scold people into being nice to each other. I've got some very mature, very caring and kind people that are watching these videos, and I just want to say a great big thank you, guys. You're the reason that I keep doing this. You know, I'll keep doing this for quite some time, many years I'm planning, but as long as it stays fun, stays friendly, stays nice, stays caring. So I thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. That's a biggie. That's what keeps me going. This episode, if I can get to it, I'd really like to get further up into here. Maybe start clearing some of this and start laying out some pieces and begin the process. We've got this going over here, which is here, and 5 people are assigned to it. So that's one of the biggies to get done. I want to surround it with houses, and I want to get probably the new clay industry going on in here. I want to begin the new farming district over here, and just have fun with this area. Expand into it, then get back across and build the more dense packed part of the city up through this whole area in here. I think that would be a real nice way to kind of finish off this part of Ramblington. But first of all, so furnace fuel to coal, that's what we've got to get. We've got to figure out. We need more furnace fuel. We've got, that's not him, these guys. 2 workers over here dealing with fire bundles. I guess I'm going to have to grab one of these and keep them, even though it slows me down. How are we doing on things? How are we going to increase the furnace fuel? Right now, furnace fuel is at 70, so that little thing I did over there boosted it a little. Fire bundles. Fire bundles, 240, not much. So we need sources for those fire bundles. We are using reeds over here. That's rice. Reeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4 reeds. Okay. And we're converting those reeds through this guy to make, you know, 800, maybe as much as 1,000 a year fire bundles. And these guys over Cooper's right here, 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, making fire bundles out of reeds, and we are bringing in over here 500, 400. So we can definitely process more out of this one. Logs are low. You know, one thing we could do while I'm talking, one thing I was going to do a little bit later, I think we'll do that right now. Let's queue up some stone, iron ore, and tree removal through these areas. So what do I want to do here? I don't want to do whole swaths. I still want to cherry pick it, though we could take out all of the iron and stone in the area like that. I'd be okay with that. Trees wise, and before we, let's see, let's take out everything right through around the market, and I'd say everything along the shore right there, everything along the road. We'll leave the swath in the middle, which will grow back into these areas, and we'll take out a chunk out of the center here, and then some swaths kind of through what's going to become the farming area. We'll do something like that. There's a huge quantity that can come out. I need, what was that? Another stone cutter. Boy, I tell you, those stone cutters, they get nailed all the time. How is that coming? Stone cutters. We upgraded stone. We upgraded the quarry. It hasn't been done yet. Okay. Stockpile. That's where I was at. So stockpile is, where is that? Here. There. And this will be everything. So this will be a generic stockpile. Let's kind of do something more like that. Kind of up against the mountain there. And probably just temporarily at least we should get something maybe... How far can we go? Yeah, something like that. Okay. So these will have a couple places to drop off. Let's prioritize those so they get done first. That was over here, and that was over here. Okay. Okay, so that gets some supplies coming in while we're doing other things, like planning this out. I could do more with more fire bundles. Those go to increase to 3 people, but I need more fire bundles. Reeds, the best source we found are the reed farms, and I believe the best processing is going to be the dock workshop. So let's think about doing something like that. What space do we have available? How do we want to do this? So we could fire off a dock right over here and build into this area right there. We could also, that's interesting, put another fishery right here and then build this area for process and house everything. These, okay, let's do a new little zone over here. We'll just put that in real quick. Kind of build all this by braille. There, that one. So if we came off, let's see, we can get a better angle here. And we'll zoom out. Okay, right there. And I think right up against that is good. Yeah, I like that. Well, it's a little close. I'm going to have to get in where I can enjoy doing this a little bit more. Okay. And we're heading for... I wonder if I can put that fish dock in blind. Here. So, and again, you see the white mark on the top of the stairs right there. That's your connection point. Just as there's a connection point right there on the market. So that's how you know that you're connecting properly. So if we're going to come and get up high enough so we can see the circles, we see our red line right there. If I were to do that, I might be able to come down straighter. Okay. Coming in, watching it. Don't bounce to a side. No, side. We're starting to encroach upon the land over there. Maybe I'm going to intentionally bounce to a side. Let's do that right there. Okay. We'll go chase that down with the docks now. Docks. There you are. And where are you? There you are. So let's come out of you. 1, 2, 3. So center is there. And our connection point is there. No. There. There. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to see that. Oh, wait a minute. I can almost see it there. There's a tiny little dark mark there. So R rotates me. Okay, so that's the end. Right there. And over there cuts right in between them. Okay, I can see that. So R again. And coming off of there. Looks like there's one space in the middle, unless that's my imagination. That's that it? Let's get in a little closer. So red comes down and no. Waiting for it to turn green. Okay. I'm gonna have to let that build, I hope. Unless they can't get across. I think that may be complete. A different angle? Can you guys see that? I think it's there. Okay. So let's assume that it is. Let's come off of... So we're going off over there. I'm going to go ahead and throw another dock in. What was that one? Logs are low. just like that, which will connect that pathway to that pathway. That was 3, right? 1, 2, 3. I bet you it wasn't. I think that was 4. I'll tell you what. Let's go across. Yeah, it was 4. Let's go across the whole end anyway. We may connect something else to that area. Okay. No, we won't. Oh well, it'll look fine. So coming off of here, let's put in, let's see, off of, that was a trader. There and there and we don't know where this guy is. Okay. Oh. Did I not have that circle lit? I didn't have that circle lit, did I? I didn't have that circle lit. Okay. Well, that was a fail. Yep, that was a fail. So we're going to take out all of that. Never mind. Alright, forget the fish. Let's just continue our plan of putting in reeds and docks, and in that case, let's go a different route. Let's do something a little different here. Let's come off of here and meet all of that. Okay, there. Let's see. And we're coming off of here. Pretty sure that we're touching there. Yeah, we are. And it probably wouldn't hurt to take this right on toward the land. Alright, we'll let that build and we'll come back to it. Let's do that. Taking too much time over there. I had a lot of things I wanted to do this episode. Anything change over here? Last year, we got a hold of 10 scotch, 10 tea, and 1 stone statue. So it is functioning. Okay. And it's coming in 10s. So I think we can trust that it's something that we'll be able to track. This guy came in. He has brought us llamas, sheep, and leghorn. Soon. But not yet. Okay. So, now I guess I do need to get back in here, because the whole goal of this really was to up the, just looking how they're doing that. They are coming off, going down to the water, coming back up. We need to get the fire bundles going. So that's what we were shooting for. Nomads have arrived. No, I'm not ready for you yet. Okay. Let's see what they're going to do to us. Oh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot. Yeah. Oh man, they're surrounding this building too. What have they done to me? 132. I'm going to say no this time. I'm thinking next time I will say yes. When we've got the new farms laid out, a bunch of houses started over there, and a place for these guys to go. But we're doing good here, and I need our population to get into new houses soon. And this is going to end the ability for all of these families, all of these families, to ever get a house. So I'm going to say deny this time. I'm going to play it smart rather than play it exciting. Alright, so sorry about that if you were really hoping I would, but I don't want to doom the town right now. I'm actually enjoying the expanding that we're doing, and I want to be able to maintain that without having to spend another 15 episodes trying to rebalance the economy again. But there is a piece in there, right? There is. They just haven't got to it yet. Okay. Let's up that a little bit more. We're going to add even more jobs here real quick. Food went to 75. Okay. So we need to get reeds, and we need to get a dock workshop in so we can upgrade this guy to... Oh, let's just do it. Get that one done right now. So he's going to start making more. And you're making out of coal. We have not increased our coal output in this area. We could do that and just increase this by a few. I will increase it by 5. One more. Okay, we'll go with that. That feels wrong. Nope, that's correct. Okay. Stone cutters. Did that ever get done? It did. Need 15 more stone cutters. And there goes our labor. You're making iron. You're making iron? Oh, that is so frustrating. You upgrade a coal mine. It comes back online. You assume it's a coal mine. It needs to maintain what it started as. That is where all of our coal went. Okay. We're taking you all the way back down to 10. We didn't need that big boost. It was, yeah, that was an artificial problem that I created by not realizing what I had done. The other coal mines, we are still actually coal, right? We're coal, and this guy over here, coal, iron. And how much iron ore do we actually have right now? We're pulling a whole bunch out of there. I bet you we could set everything to coal for a while. HI, iron ore 5,000. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Problem is solved. You are now coal, and you are now 3 workers making coal, and you are 3 workers making coal. Alright. Fire bundles are fine on the coal side. I still want to increase the reed side. So let's continue this process here. And 2 traders are waiting. Okay, I'll put it on pause. So these are all in, and this heads off in this direction. Okay, so let's go in with at least 2 reeds. You know, I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in a row. He's going to get some, they're going to get some, and that's going to work out fine. But let's, after those, put in the dock workshop. That's right there. And he is already level with the... okay, no green in there, so everything lined up right. He's already level with the dock. So he can go there, and for that matter, another one can go right after him. You see where the connection points are. Ooh, I like that. Then we can go right into storage. What's the storage look like? Is there a walkthrough? There's a walkthrough in the little one. The little one you can walk right through, go out the other side. Looks like they're the same width, but our walkthrough is on the left side. Let's go back to the dock workshop. It is on the left side, if that's the orientation I built it in. I don't remember. I don't think it would have reversed itself on its own. I think we got to let that build. I got to see that it isn't one on the right side, one on the left side when I make the connection, and then they're going to not be able to continue through. I'm thinking we'll just continue through all those buildings and then dock out to this side. So we'll have a dock that lands over here, we'll have a dock that lands over here, then eventually we'll bridge across between them. Alright, that's looking good. That's going to build out on its own. We've got, what have we done to our labor now? We never got back to the stonecutters, did we? We talked about it right there. 15 more. That's when I had the aha moment about our mines. Okay, we're fine there. Let's take it to 20 and 45. Okay, so I managed to get to number 2 on my list of 8. We're coming up on 30 minutes. 3, I wanted to keystone this last little section. Did this get done? It didn't. Okay. And you are out of gold gilder. Aha. Okay, that'll be fine. We're not going to make it fast enough to keep you constantly employed. And that'll be okay. We did take out this placer mine, so now we can work our way right up against this and finish off our key walls in this area. So that is themes right there. That's right, we had traders. Yeah, let me grab these 2 real fast first. Charcoal. No. Bricks, yes. Just because they're not that expensive, and I want the freedom. Fire bundles, yes, let's boost our system. The freedom to just throw roads in whenever I feel like it. We definitely have the economy to splurge like that. Hardwood, we should be fine in hardwood. We have an extra person of some kind. So I think that is it. There's no other ores, no silvers. Okay, so we'll go with that. 3,000. Bone meal we are out of now. But we do have... Let's go to the bottom. Boy, that goes down fast. So, ale... Yeah, we could definitely use up some ale that way. Hull components, no. Rugs, yeah, I guess we could do that. 20 rugs. Tinned, don't have a lot of tinned in this one. You know, I really thought I had increased the workers here. Oh, I did it in that episode, that big 3-hour episode that failed. I realized these guys are just going in so slow that I really needed the extra workers. And all the things that I did in those 3 hours went away. So I'm going to be playing catch up for a long, long time. Maple syrup, we'll take you. That was the whole reason to make you. Tinned fruits, we will take you. And ale, yeah, we'll do that. 95. Okay, so where are we at now? Pub meals. Let's finish you in pub meals if we can. I'm stuck. Oh, we had to save. Okay. So we're heading for 3,000. And we still need... Okay, 206. So, what have we got? Full livery, we don't have any. Stone statues, there we go. What are you going to count up as? 5s. An additional 32. What goes into 32? Pork cuts, candles. What's 4? That works, right? That works. Okay. So trade and dismiss on you. Let's catch this one real quick. Then we'll put in the key walls and we'll call this one done. You are bringing in more foods. Foods have actually dropped. Wow. I mean, they dropped pretty quick. Graph. Now that was a full harvest. So I guess the orchards do account for a good bulk of that rise. The orchard's the only thing that hadn't been brought in yet. Okay. Don't know where our trough is going to actually hit over here. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. So, what are we actually making out of these? We did buy a lot of carrots last time, so I don't think we need to repeat that. Sugar cane, we're using sugar beets. Okay, we're going to call that not necessary. Alright, so back to our key walls. Kind of clean this up and make it finished. And that is right here. We're using the ghost walls. Be nice if we could come across at this level. Let's put the diagonal in. Right there. And I think we may diagonal out one more time. So that would be the same one. And at that level, I think we can finish this. Yeah, I think that would look good. And a single. Alright. So in this case, just for cleaning it up and making it mesh well, I think we want to put in one more. Actually, we could go outward. What would that look like right there? That would look good. Okay, we'll do that. And these guys, I'm pretty sure we can just stack on top of each other and not worry about things. Oh, these aren't the ghosts. Aren't they? Oh, did I do the wrong one over here? It's fine. Let's do that again. This one. I'm confused. This guy, let's just do that. I want to make sure I actually got the right one. Okay, so you are going to go there. Okay. And we're going to stay with the ghosts. And the idea is that they can go underneath and hide everything right there. So we get the diagonal, and we get the effect that it completes up against this building. Okay, and it ends right there. Then we go into our gold mining operation. So there's our key wall system. We want to put in the diagonal right there just to kind of clean that up. R? Nope, that one. Right there. And I don't think we need one right there. I think we'll leave that alone. Alright, so who are you? You are a you were a miner, now you're a teacher. So who are you? We have one too many miners. Where would we have used one miner? Did I miss it by one? No, we had 100 even. Then we went down to 90, now we went down to 89. Where would there be a single miner somewhere? What has run out that would qualify? We never reset you, did we? Pewterware is going to become... We're making lots more tin. We could do tinware. Uses 10 tin. Uses 6 tin. Huh. I'm going to just shut this one down until I figure out what I really want to do with that. Rather than just waste it just to do it. You guys are out of clay? Really? Okay. So, I guess clay is one of our first priorities next episode. Let me glance through my list here. Is there anything else really important? How's the collecting doing up here? Yeah, they're doing the job. They're not working on this anymore. And there's one thing I wanted to do over here before we call this done. I was watching Bazkur in his town. And he did something that I didn't realize. Or I hadn't seen. I'm trying to think of where that even was. Is it Road Seam? No, it's this guy here? No. Oh, this guy. Alright, so where is that? Stay dry corner piece. This right here, let's see, I want R, allows you, right there, to walk around the corner and not have to, see how they, let's wait for someone else to make that walk right there. They make the turn, well now they're not going to do it. They fall in, and then they go back up again. You put this piece in there, and it doesn't happen anymore. So we could do it, let's watch right here. Yeah, they fall in right there in the corner. So if we were to do that, does it build instantly, or has it got to be built? I think it's got to be built. Do that on all of your corners. There it is. So do that on your corners, and they won't do that little skip anymore. Let's see what happens when these guys walk around the corner. Of course they won't. He's a fisherman. He's gonna... No. Alright. These two have the last chance. There we go. He made the corner. Okay. We're going over to these people. They're more interested in helping out here. And rotate like that. Put that one in right there. And now maybe somebody will walk by. Okay. So instead of dropping down and going back up again, she should just walk the corner like she's supposed to. And that's what that little piece right there is for. A stay dry corner piece. So apparently they had a problem with the docks, with the design of the programming of the citizens to want to walk diagonals, want to cut corners, and there's no land right there. So that solved the problem. So, it's not necessary. The game runs fine without it, but it's just a fun little thing to do. We could go back and do all of these little corners. So, with that, I'm going to call this one done. This has been Noble Rambler. I thank you guys for watching. Next time, we will continue from here. And hit the like and subscribe if you would. I'd really appreciate that. Let's keep this channel growing. Talk to you next time, folks. Bye-bye.